This is what narcissists do when you go no contact. Hi, my name is Bose. Today I want to talk to you about 3 major things that narcissists do when you go no contact. Why am I qualified to speak on this subject? It is because I endured or survived 18 whole years. 18 years of narcissistic abuse because I was dealing with a covert narcissist, and there is no way I could know they were a narcissist because everything they do is sneaky. It's under the radar. They fly under the radar. They just pretend. Anyway, that's what narcissists do, isn't it? They pretend to be who they are not. And they sell you a dream. I mean, I fell in love with the dream. They knew what I wanted. And I thought I'd found the right person to spend the rest of my life with, do life together. But it turned out that after 18 years and discovering that I've gone through maybe 10 cycles, love bombing, devaluation, discard, smear campaign in the middle there, stonewalling, grey rocking, and I'm like, what is going on with what kind of a life is this? But anyway, I said I'm gonna give you 3 things, right? And then if you stay to the end, I've got a bonus tip. You don't want to miss this. Towards the end, I'll drop it in. Right. The first one is smear campaign. When you go no contact, narcissists normally go on a smear campaign. Anyone with an ear to listen to, anyone that is probably, that knows you, they're just gonna go on a full out war to discredit you, to devalue you, to make themselves a victim. They're gonna make themselves like you wronged them. Of course you did. You wronged them because you took away their narcissistic supply. So yeah, they'll be full of anger, rage. So they'll twist, they'll use any piece of information that you ever shared with them to tarnish your image, to discredit you, so that when you turn up at an event, or when you contact anybody that they've spoken to, if they are not in their normal senses, they'll be like, we're not dealing with you because we heard all about you. We heard all about what you said. You know how sometimes you might talk about something that is not malicious, but you know how it is like with life. You probably know something and then you just talk about it thinking you're confiding to your partner, not knowing that they are filing information to be used when needed, which is when you go no contact, when you leave them. Right. The next one is hoovering. They are gonna hoover on you. They'll send you a message. They'll call you if they have your number. Countless times, send you messages about how sorry they were, that they just want to talk about the welfare of the kids going forward. I mean, would you want to talk now? But when we were in the same house, I tried to talk to you, but you didn't want to listen. I tried to talk to you. You were like, I'm not interested. I don't want to hear anything from you. You've started. I'm busy. Oh, yeah. So they will hoover you any way possible. They might even try and contact people that they know are influential in your life to try and influence you, and they will be pleading with them. They will be crying crocodile tears just to make themselves look as if they are genuine, that they mean it, that they've seen the wrong they've done, they're willing to correct things. But that is just a tactic. they use to gain control back, and you pay for it. I'm gonna make another video about why you should never go back to a narcissist. No, never reconnect. Right, so the third one is love bombing. Love bombing and hoovering, they're sort of like intertwined. They'll try and maybe send you money. If you've got kids together, they'll probably try and send you money. And you know that when you've lived with them, however long your kids were, like however long the period and however the age of your kids were, you know that they never wanted to do anything for the kids. Never. Their money wasn't meant to be used for anything else other than on themselves. And God knows what else they used it for. Right. So after they've tried to love bomb you, don't fall for it. You've seen this cycle before. The thing with love bombing is you probably think, oh, this is the vision of the person that I've always wanted. Oh, they're back. Oh, they've really made amends. They've realized where they've gone wrong. And so now life is going to be hunky-dory. But it's all a manipulation tactic just to lure you back in, like a fisherman. You have to put a bait. They want to see if you're going to bait, and then they will lure you in. And then once you're in, they can control you further. This time, you're going to punish you for it, because how dare you? How dare you go no contact on me? Because they think they're so superior and they're entitled to doing whatever they want with no consequences, right? Who's going to challenge them? Because what they're doing is not illegal. Although, thank God, in the UK, we've got Coercive Control Act, where they can get, it's a criminal offense if they are found to have committed that crime. So that's a good thing. Right, I keep looking down because I've got my note. I'll show you. My notes, okay? Because this just, I mean, you saw earlier I was like about this, but anyways, love bombing will take many forms. They might probably go to one of your close people and charm them. They are good at charming people, and then people will be like, this guy is nice, isn't it? So what is, now they'll think it's you. What is wrong with Bussy? What is wrong with you? Anyways, so that probably also works to smear you, because if people can see that they're nice, they're a good person, and then therefore what they've been telling them is probably true, because what the vision of the person they're presenting before them isn't and what they've said about you, it's sort of like there's an equilibrium there. They'll be like, no, we believe you because we can see you. Right. I say they'll communicate with people. People will know you. You might start getting calls from people that you probably last spoke to ages ago, just because they know in the past you referred to them as your friend. So they're going to try and ask them to call you. And then they'll probably pretend that they don't have your number. They did that to me. And then, in the beginning, I had no contact whatsoever. I only had to establish minimal contact when I needed something urgent that they were in charge of before we left. But then the contact wasn't going to be a long-term contact. Yeah, so that's three things, right? Smear campaign, hoovering, and love bombing. I experienced a love bombing when I was still with them. When I left, it wasn't love bombing as such, because they they had to pay child maintenance. So, and there's dates that they're given, right? So they sort of like send me a message about how they miss the kids and they want to talk to the kids. And at the same time, moments later, they deposit money. So I added one plus one equals two, you see? And then I was like, okay, I've seen this before. Because for some reason, narcissists, they sort of like study women. If it's a woman, they study men. I talk about an experience of a man because I was in a kind of relationship. Right. Narcissists will do other things. I would love to know, in your own experience, in the comment section, what a narcissist in your life did when you went no contact with them. Because I found these three to have been the ones that they've used on me. But it didn't work. Well, a smear campaign, I mean, you cannot stop somebody from saying whatever they want because you can't zip someone else's mouth. You can't stop their brain from working. So they're going to say whatever they want to say. But at the end of the day, the truth will always be the truth, no matter how many times a lie is being said. Okay? Right. Like I said, this is towards the end of the video anyway. Thank you, by the way, if you're still here. I know I'm like that because I've taken on this channel as a way of expressing myself, because for the longest time I'd gotten to a point where I couldn't string a sentence together. I had no self-confidence. I had no sense of self-worth. I was fatigued, brain fogged. So yeah, I'm just like pushing myself and challenging myself to, to use my voice again, because I promised myself that if I come out of this, I'm gonna raise awareness. I'm gonna inspire somebody to so that you know that it is possible to regain your freedom, to take back your power, to live again, and enjoy your life, thrive, which is what we were meant to do, which was what we came for. I mean, I've never seen a plant that isn't thriving. If it's not thriving, it's dying. So think about it. If you are not thriving, then you're just waiting to die. I mean, I know we're all going to die, but at least let's fulfill our potential. Let's fulfill our purpose, because each and every one of us has got a purpose in this life. I know that was a mouthful, right? Right. So before I go and before you go, the fourth bonus point is that a narcissist's job, aim, sole purpose, mandate is to destroy you. So when you go no contact, they will do everything in their power just to try and destroy you. So when they come love bombing, it's not because they care or they've realized their mistake. They have got no ability to introspect. They've got no ability to go within and see where they've gone wrong and where they can do better. They don't have a growth mindset. Nah. And they can smear you because that is one of the tools they use to invalidate you, to destroy you. If they could tear you into shreds like we do paper, they could have done that. That is why most of the times we hear of horrific stories where girls end up dying, or men, at the hands of the partner, abusive partner. So that is like the goal of a narcissist. How dare you take my supply away? Just like that. At least they thought they got you for life. You're going to be supplying the narcissistic supply forever. They didn't know you're going to wake up one day and they'll be like, enough is enough. So yeah, that was my bonus point. What do you think about it? Yeah, you just need to know this when you're dealing with a narcissist, that they don't care about you, they don't love you, and all they care about is their supply. Their supply. Their supply every day. You need to provide them with narcissistic supply. That makes them feel alive. Otherwise, without that, what have they got? Nothing. So with that said, from my heart to you, you take care. I love you. I love you.